Alright, welcome back guys to the final video of the TFT placement match series. We are going for gold, literally. We're hoping to finish in the top 2 here to probably push us over to gold 4. We're currently silver 115 LP. We're going to switch back to our Star Guardian sprite that brought us the most luck in the previous games. And we're going to stick with our Star Piercer as well. And I'm thinking we'll probably switch up our board as well to the crash site. Give us a little bit of variation in our videos. And let's see how we do in this final game. Alright, so we get the Galactic Armory, which gives us 2 completed items at the start of this match. We are aiming for any comp this game. Last time we tried to go for Astro, did not pan out. We got 6th place, couldn't get any units we wanted. And so now going to the final game, probably one of the most important games of the promo series, we are going to go for whatever comp is thrown at us during these 3 minion rounds. Like always, hope you guys are enjoying the content I'm putting out. I'm trying to get a video out to you guys once a day. Mostly going to be TFT videos for the first 3 or 4 days, but I plan on doing a series called the Filled Role, where we go from gold to platinum, playing only the filled role position in ranked Summoner's Rift. And here I'm immediately seeing Blade Masters, which is always good to see. But I'm also looking at the Chrono here with Twisted Fate and Caitlyn. Snipers is a build that I'm really considering doing. I like that idea. So I'm actually probably going to end up selling the Zaya for the Caitlyn if I don't get gold this round. And given the Hurricane that we have already with the bow on Nocturne and the plus the item on the bench, the Negatron cloak, we're looking at a pretty strong sniper build. I'm gonna grab the Zed here so we can have that. I'm gonna sell the Fiora for the second Nocturne. And we're looking pretty solid. I'm liking our start. Titan's Resolve here, not looking to be too useful for us. We are going to try to go for the Vayne, I think, given how I just want to try her out. So that could be good on Leona. And here we get more defensive items for the most part. Okay. So I'm at a crossroads here between selling. Okay, I think I'm actually gonna do this. I'm actually gonna sell the Nocturne. I'm gonna miss level 2 with him, which is probably gonna cost us a loss here. But the game plan is to keep him at level 2 for the first few PvP rounds once we get in level 2, ideally. And then we're gonna put in the Caitlyn and stack on the Hurricane, and eventually sell her out for an Ashe and a Vayne. But yeah, we're gonna lose this first round because this guy actually at level 2 Nocturne. That's just poetic justice for us, unfortunately. We're probably gonna end up losing the first 3 initial rounds here of PvP. Not a big deal. It's always good to have early wins for the extra gold you get, but you know, not gonna matter too much for us. So here we have 2 copies of Nocturne, TF, and Caitlyn, and Ziggs I just noticed. So far pretty spread out in terms of the potential class we can roll with late game. I'm still liking the sniper chances with Chrono as a secondary for the bonus attack speed. And here we're seeing, oh crap, we are seeing a level 2 Leona, which is going to heavily lower our chance of getting a Leona, which is never fun. Boy, so we're going to get shredded here. We're going to lose significantly. We're getting beat down. We're going to end up in last more than likely heading to the final round of PvP. I'm not worrying, like I said, but it does suck. It's never fun. Oh, well, look at that. We're gonna be in 7th place. Tied for 7th place. Alright, so here is actually interesting. Because now we just got 2 blasters. And I did say in the last video, if you guys have watched it, if not, please go and watch it so you can see how I explain how I get to where I am in TFT. I do want to try the Kog'Maw out because his ability allows for the next 3 seconds he gains infinite attack range, 80% attack speed, and his attacks do a bonus 2% of the target's maximum health as magic damage, which is very, very strong if you get the right items on him, plus if you get him stacked up really enough. And given how we have a Nocturne already for the battle cast possibility, that just increases damage that much more. And that would be something I really do want to see if I can get as well if we don't get the sniper build we want. Wow, we got annihilated the first 3 rounds. That sucks a lot. We're going to end up snagging the BF sword here from Shaco because I see on my bench that I have a recurve bow right here, so we can build into a giant slayer. Plus we can put the sword breaker on as well. Actually, I just noticed we're probably going to put the sparring gloves on that BF sword we just got, make an infinity edge, put the hurricane on the Kog'Maw, and then we're gonna hold out on the sword breaker for now. I want to see if I can get a healing item to heal up the Kog'Maw over time. So perfect, we get that, we put that, oh, I'm gonna take one of you out, put that there. We are going to put the infinity edge on, we're gonna put the Negatron cloak on for the recurve bow. And now we also are going to sell some minions to get the Cassiopeia in there. So now we can defend our Kog'Maw more efficiently in the back line. I just noticed Mystic is available as well, so I might actually end up selling the Xin if we get the win here. Which is looking like we will, so we sell the Xin, get the Karma for the Mystic possibility. Give us more little tanky units. And there's our first win. Okay, so we're looking to get back into this game. Not doing bad so far. I kind of want to get rid of the Infiltrator set, but it is pretty powerful on Nocturne, so I'm kind of hesitant to do that. But here we go into the final run before minions. I am looking for light, which is good. I'm quickly gonna do this so I can see my bench better. Do I want the Yasuo? Do I want the Blitzcrank? Okay, I'm thinking here we sell Zed. We get the Blitzcrank, and we use him for the Chrono buff, which gives 50% attack bonus every 8 seconds. Always good to have for that. And now we're gonna end up keeping our bench for right now. Gonna not take the Yasuo. And we're unfortunately gonna lose this round. And not surprising, we just lost the guy in first place who's undefeated. But we should still be looking pretty good here. I'm not too worried just yet, even though we are in 7th place. I think now we're going to give up on the sniper build.
No turning back now.
Just because they just have so many Leonas out in play as it is. That's just not worth the time trying to get a Leona, given how low her chances are going to be on the roll table. And again, the reason I say that is because whenever a unit is out in play for somebody else and on their bench, the chances of any other player in the game getting that champion is much lower. So our chances of getting another Leona are pretty slim. So I'm gonna end up selling her as well right here. And now I'm gonna probably wait. I'm gonna keep the Bard for the Mystic. And now we're in a pretty rough spot to where we don't know what to really get or put on our units. Really tanky items. I think we're gonna save one more round. Then we're gonna toss in the Karma. Yeah, toss in the Karma for the Mystic buff, plus a little bit of shielding for the Kog'Maw as well. And this guy is looking to probably stomp on us here as well, just because he is also pretty set up. He has the Gnar already as well, which is never good to see. Yep, and he's gonna demolish us. That sucks. We are unfortunately having some pretty bad games in terms of RNG. But that comes with the territory of the game. Our goal now is to adapt to it and to do the best that we can with what we've got. So here, automatic level up. Not even thinking about it. We're gonna put in the Karma and grab a second Ezreal. And now we need that Blitzcrank. We don't need the Celestial. I'm gonna grab you. We need that Alawi as well, so I'm probably gonna end up selling the Zen, it looks like. Yeah, selling the Zen, get a second Alawi. Trying to get some battle cast minions in play. Wow, okay, we're facing a duplicate Kog'Maw here, but luckily the Blitzcrank caught him, so now I should be able to get eliminate him. Perfect. Not doing so bad. Looking like a loss again, unfortunately for us, but not that big of one this time around, which is good. Man, we're getting beat up. I have to use my items on the bench. I know I do. I know people are probably thinking about that. Why he's not using items. The only reason is I just don't have a definitive unit to put it on just yet. There's just nobody I feel is going to make a benefit or a difference to have it on. I think I'm pretty much forced to put Swordbreaker on Kog'Maw here. And I'm going to end up putting... I actually might save for another blaster here, which I will do. I'm gonna do this actually. I'm gonna do that for the TF, and then put a second Swordbreaker just to get the more chance of proccing the item. Yeah, that's much better. Level 1 Ezreal does a lot more damage than level 2 TF. Plus his ability is a lot better as it is. So looking good. Enter the carousel round with a win. Much needed. We're going to end up also in 7th place, which gives us the first round carousel pick, which is always fantastic to have. We're going to go into it looking to probably get an item that we can put the Giant Spell on. Probably a duplicate Giant Spell would be good to have, just to have in their tanky frontline champion. Oh, but we have the Victor right there. I think we have to grab a Victor. Plus he has a tier on him as well. If we can grab a BF sword, that would make a huge difference for us. We're going to take out the Nocturne for now. So we can get the Victor in who does more damage. And we're going to see if we can pull a BF sword out of the minion wave that's coming in 3 rounds. Ooh, a level 2 Nocturne. I still don't think it's better than a Victor. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put them there. Gonna give our guys some room to work with here. Put Blitz one more unit up so we can keep him away from the other team. Not much to pick up here, unfortunately. I might actually pick up the Nico. Just to have the Nico. We should be able. Oh, what's level 3? Fiora? Oh, and a level. No, level 2. That's, yeah. So we might be able to win this one. Kind of tough. A level 3 Fiora is pretty strong early. But no, we should be fine. We're good here, actually. Perfect. So I'll pick up the win here. Again, every win we get now is this much needed. If we can keep ourselves from falling any further in HP, we'll be doing great. We're going to take the Cassiopeia here. Nautilus, just not useful. What I'm thinking about doing. And now I feel comfortable putting the Titan's Resolve on Blitzcrank. Given that he's level 2, he's probably going to be in the game longer for our team comp. And now, this is the final round before minions. I'm just hoping for a good win or a minimal loss here. Guy in first place, you hate to see it. He's going to pull the Vayne though, which is always good to pull the carry. Gets the knock up. Do we get the... Oh, we do not get the Swordbreaker proc. That's going to be a problem for us, looks like. Yep, no, we got Swordbreaker proc by him. You hate to see that the most. And it's looking like we're going to lose. Oh, we got our... Oh! Yes, okay. Clutch Swordbreaker right there for us. Giving us the win, but didn't see coming. And now we're going to pick up the Karma here. So the Lucian, because a lot of other teams have Lucian on it, so our chance of getting a second one of him are very, very low. So now again, looking for a BF sword. That would be the best item we can get for our Victor. And we get a ton of items, but no BF. Now my mind is thinking about what I should build here. Marillanomicon is pretty good. Warmogs is pretty good on Blitzcrank to have him a little more tanky. I'm gonna do that actually, and I'm probably gonna putting Luden's Echo onto Victor just to give him an additional damage burst with his ultimate. I'm gonna keep the Blitzcrank on the reroll table. Oh, perfect. Blitzcrank is doing what he has to do. He's pulling in carries. He's tanking everything. He'll get a. Oh, he does get a second pull, which sucks. Ooh, and the Astro Comp is coming to bite us. That's a bummer, but we should squeeze one out. Okay, we'll get the win. We just beat the guy who's on a win streak 2 right here. I'm bronze 5, so that's great. Don't see a use for Teemo in this game. I'm not going Astro, but I do have the Bard for the Mystic, so I'm gonna let Nico pick up the Teemo for that. So when I have 2 Astros, just as a possibility, again, as a plan C or a plan D in case my current comp doesn't work. I'm not seeing any more Kog'Maws, which is worrying, so I might have to actually switch him out soon. This guy has an Urgot already. That is terrifying. He's level 7 already too, which is even more terrifying. Luckily his Victor is gone. That's a very strong guy to get rid of. But he does take out our Ezra, which is most of our damage, which really sucks. And he just pulled in. Oh, but the Kog'Maw gets his last auto attack off and saves our team's life. So we are actually going to take up that win as well. We are sitting pretty solid here. I'm liking our team comp. I do want to get that second Cassiopeia. And there's 2 more Nocturnes here. We're going to ditch the Bard. And we're going to level up early. Get the Battle Cast. 2nd level. And now we wait. So now we get an additional 90 health and healing and damage from our Battle Cast procs, which every little bit helps. But unfortunately, it's looking like We're gonna lose this one pretty strongly here because again, level 3 Leona, impossible to kill. Vayne in the back line is untouched. Real bummer, but not a big deal. But into the carousel round in a pretty good position here. We should be set. We should be second round, which we are. So we'll get a second round item pick. I really could use that Janna. Which is great. Her Paragon passive, which turns our 80 damage into magic damage and AP damage, is very strong. I think it's one of the most underrated abilities currently in the new meta. And I think she should be a huge addition to our current comp since our bench is full, which is great. We shall be putting on the board, and that should provide us with a huge buff in terms of damage. Now Alawi here is, I want to grab her obviously, but I don't have a rush to do that just yet. A level 2 Alawi on the bench or Janna on the board is just, it's not even comparable. But ACS here, the Paragon says basic attacks of all allies are converted to magic damage. If allies are Star Guardians, attacks deal true damage instead. We don't have any Star Guardians, but we do have the ultimate, which is also granting 100% attack speed to allies it passes through, which Kog'Maw will be right in the line of. Hopefully we get the ultimate off before he dies, which is not looking likely. It's not going to happen, unfortunately, which really sucks, but we will get the knockups from Janna plus the attack speed boost on our champion. Should be an easy pickup here. Get the win, level up on the Alawi. Actually, do that instead. Boom. So now we are looking to be solid here. We have the Thresh on the bench ready to go, and now we have a second Teemo. I don't see us taking him. I would rather have a Thresh than 2 Teemos with this current team comp. We do have Chrono. So I'm actually going to end up selling the Teemo, getting the Riven, then we'll have the 2 Chronos already, plus the Thresh and the Riven, which will give us 4. And we probably will end up taking out... No, I don't know how to actually take out yet. Yeah, Janna could really use more attack speed to get the proc off for her passive, or for her ultimate I mean. We're going to lose this round, it looks like. Again, level 3. Oh God, level 3 Jhin is just way too strong. I gave him the items he also has on him. He's just incredibly powerful. I didn't even notice that. I didn't pick up the minions I wanted. Oh well. We're going to end up selling the Teemo here. Put that in. We're going to end up selling the Karma, it looks like. Yeah, picking up a second Kog'Maw. Going to put our money into XP, and then when the round ends, we're going to push level 8, put the Janna back in, and see what we can find. That sucks. We get only 1 item. We do pick up gold, which is never something to complain about, but not the best here for us. So I guess we put that in, give Janna more attack speed, which is always good to have, I guess. I still think Blitzcrank is better here.
I am here to test your limits, as you wish.
We are looking like we're going to end up trying to push out our Blitzcrank and to put in our Alawi for our battle cast position. Then we're probably going to end up taking out. We actually don't even have a final battle cast, I just noticed. But we're looking good here. Should pick it up. Okay, good. So pick up that damage, get that kill. Very important to get. But now we have to roll. We cannot waste any more time with this. If we don't roll, we're going to end up losing this game quickly. Level 2 right there for our Victor, which is fantastic. I think I'm going to push Victor's. And level 2 Ezreal, which is always good to have. That is very strong for us. We pick up that win. So good. I think we actually gonna try to push out the Karma for the Soraka. I think healing here is gonna be really important to get. I'm gonna do that. Nothing useful for us that I can see. Don't need that Ezreal. Soraka's good here. I want to push out that Alawi, but at the same time I don't. Yeah, we need another Kog'Maw really badly here. Final round before the carousel, I'm kind of just spontaneously going with the flow. I don't have a real team comp I'm solidified on. I want to get Battlecast to still work. I want to get my level 2 Janna. That's all I'm thinking about right now. I don't see a way out if we don't get that. I think it's actually going to come down to getting those champions. And again, Xin Zhao is going to show. Well, this is Riven. Riven is going to just plow through our team because the what the hell is this item? The Dragon Claw is way too strong. Needs a nerf still. But we're okay. We're gonna get knocked down a little bit. That'll put us into the second round of draft picks, which is what we want, which is good. And here, our best choice is to pick up the Thieves' Gloves for our Cassiopeia that we have a chance to get in level 3. If not, okay, we're going to take the Xerath for the Hand of Power and the 5 gold. We're going to put the Hand of Power onto our Victor. Or our Cassiopeia. We're going to roll down and see what we get. Level 3 Cassiopeia, I haven't even tried. I don't know how good that is. But we will see. But if you don't get level 3 Cassiopeia, I'm going to put that on Victor. I think it'd be a better asset for us to have. That is solid. We love that. Okay, so where's Xerath? There he is. He's gone. Level 2 Kog'Maw finally. The Cassiopeia. Alright, I think we're going to sell that. And level 3, okay. Sell you, we grab you, we put this on you. And level 2 for that, we're going to sell that, grab that. Okay, so level 2 Soraka, level 3 Cassiopeia. Don't know what to expect from level 3 Cassiopeia. I've never seen it in play before, don't know how good it is. It's not looking too hot. But it's not terrible. We just got procced, unfortunately, for the passive. And we're getting debated around. Oh, we pick up the dub. Okay, that was very surprising. Kog'Maw got through that. Now we're going to save our gold. We just have to. There's just no other way for us to confidently get this win or the top 4 finish without it. We have to hope Jelly Ace gets beaten in the next round. I don't know if I can beat him. I don't know if anybody else can beat him, but I'm pretty sure somebody can. We're probably not gonna be able to beat the other guys. Just how it is. We beat Bent Up, but okay, so here we got Jelly Ace, the guy who's in trouble of being knocked out. We need this win. We got the Xerath, who's probably gonna be the carry for the team, which is really good. I don't see a Soraka on their team, so they can't heal. Looking like a dub here. Yep, Soraka heals us, and we knock out Jelly Ace. Perfect, we are now going to be in the top 4. And we know we can beat Bent Up. It's close, but a win's a win. And now we get a Warmogs here, which I am thinking about putting onto my Cassiopeia because the longer she can stay in the game, the more she can proc her ultimate, which does 3,000 damage over 12 seconds, and also reduces healing shields by 50%, which is always good to have. Alright, so you pick that up. I'm not going to take Soraka here. I'll take Soraka just for now just to have it. Level 2 Janna, perfect. I'll take that just to take it. Alright, I'll take this to take it. Alright. So now our Cassiopeia is very tanky. Deceptively tanky. We can now have a good chance of winning, given that she can stay alive long enough to get her ultimates off. Playing this guy I contemplate, he's gonna take her Ezreal, which is not bad. And we are ulting the Riven down, which is very good for us. Plus getting the attack speed proc from Janna. Yeah, this looks like it's gonna be a win easily. We're actually in a good position now to potentially take over this game, as we're now tied for first place. I'm gonna want to save gold again, only because I can afford to lose one more match. So if I can get my gold up as high as I can for rerolls, that'll be the most beneficial. Alright, these are Cassiopeia here. And we get stunned by the Ashe. Unfortunately gonna take us out. I feel confident to stay one more round without rolling down. I think I have enough life at 23 to sustain one more loss. It can't be a huge loss, but it can be a loss nonetheless. I'm going to move Cassiopeia with the Victor. I think she has a better chance of surviving on the right side. And now we're going to see what happens. Alright, this should be a win here. Cassiopeia is going strong still. Janna's ult just went off, giving our guys attack speed bonuses. But they are sustaining actually pretty well. Okay, so we're actually going to lose that one as well. That's not good. But we've now got a carousel round, which is solid. I can put one more item on Cassiopeia, which I will take the Jeweled Gauntlet. Again, not sure how strong it's going to be on her, but I'm thinking it should be beneficial to give her more damage and plus a chance of doing more damage on a crit, which I don't know if her ult can crit, but I'm sure it can.
With utmost efficiency.
Okay, and now this is going to be for the game here. We should be able to win one more, I'm hoping. But if not, oh well. We did beat this guy previously, I believe. Oh, but we're getting knocked around with CC. I don't think our Cassiopeia can carry this, unfortunately. And we get hit by the Caitlyn ult. Yeah, looking like gonna be a loss here. Oh, if you guys liked the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe down below. We are gonna finish up this series here, and we finish with a silver 128 LP finish. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video.